You're now watching The Wash Daily. Today news, surprise in New Hampshire, the governor there, Sununu, said after yesterday's big defeat of the cannabis bill, he said he would sign a bill if it was in control, if the cannabis was sold by the state and the state controlled all of the cannabis. Now, what the people who are saying that's a stupid idea, Sununu, are saying because of the federal legalization, a state-controlled cannabis program is going to be not possible. It's not going to work. It's going to be terrible. Well, Sununu's like, well, as long as the state's in control of the cannabis, I'm okay with it. And if the state's not in control of the cannabis, I'm not. Now, yesterday, the senator who voted against the cannabis legislation, he says he's worried about cannabis leading to more drug use in New Hampshire, where they already have so much illegal drug use. And a lot of people are on fentanyl and heroin and meth and everything else. But the data shows when you put access to legal cannabis in places, people stop using those drugs as much. Also in news, cancer patients are showing that cannabis gives them more mental clarity. There was a study done where the patients went out and got their own edibles. They ate the regular weed they would get at the dispensary. And the patients who were cancer patients, after about a month of using the cannabis, they reported that they were having an easier time, less pain, and surprisingly, more mental clarity. One of the things about the chemotherapy, it kind of clouds the people's minds up a little bit, and it makes it hard for them to think and all that. It's part of the terrible ordeal that going through mustard gas therapy is, which is what chemotherapy comes from. So it's great that we're finally able to use cannabis for these studies, because previously they were using weed that wasn't weed at all. They were growing this cannabis that doesn't have any cannabinoids, or it's actually probably closer to hemp. Who knows what it even was? It was at a lab in Missouri where they controlled all of or Mississippi. It was in a lab in Mississippi where they controlled all the cannabis, and they basically were using very poor quality cannabis to prove that cannabis doesn't work. Also in news, Colorado is having a hard time figuring out what to do with all their Delta 8 and Delta 10 cannabis. They didn't want anything that was going to get anybody high available outside of anywhere that wasn't a legal dispensary and that wasn't taxed the way cannabis is taxed. Well, what they've decided to do is make it so you can still sell CBD outside of a dispensary as long as it doesn't contain Delta 8 or Delta 10. And what they're including in the language is cannabis that either makes you high or not high. So if the cannabis makes you high, you can't sell it in the gas station. If it doesn't make you high, you can sell it. Thanks